The Joe Rogan Experience.
You gotta be like, well, this guy's, bi, so go easy on him or whatever.
Is this New York? Is this your New York you're experiencing this?
Yeah, all New York. I'm a New York guy.
Right, but you don't get that out here.
That's right.
Yeah.
How do you live like that? I did a show at the store, and I was like, there's a lot of guys on the show. We're going to get in trouble. And Santino was like, yeah, shut up. This is L.A. I was like, Jesus.
L.A. is a full-on meritocracy. There's a lot of funny women, but they have to actually be funny.
Well,
you don't get on a show just because you're a chick.
But it's weird that that's even controversial. Like, of course there's funny women, there's funny minorities, blah, blah, blah. But
funny everybody.
Why? It's more offensive to put you on because you have a gash.
Well, that's why, like I was saying about this girl that was telling me that she wants to have a certain look for her writer's room. I'm like, okay.
That's weird.
The look should be hilarious.
Yeah.
That should be. Find the funniest fucking people that are willing to work for you.
Right.
Don't worry about, I want black, gay women. I want this. I want that. Listen, don't do it. Don't do it. It's a trap because you're not going to get the best show that way.
Of course.
The best show is find the best comics.
And
if they happen to be all women,
fuck yeah. Go nuts.
You got it.
I get diversity. You want different, like, I don't know all the shit black people know or Asian people know, so get them in here, but, like, just get the funny ones.
Yeah, the real problem is actual racism.
Yeah.
The real problem is not...
And guilt.
Yes.
Guilt is a problem.
Well, that's definitely a problem with some folks.
But,
But the actual racism is the real problem, not like ensuring that there's diversity to the point where you're seeking it out and eliminating the better candidates that just happen to be a white woman or a white man.
Yeah.
Or, you want this instead.
Very strange.
But it's not wise, okay? Because your product is going to suffer. Because if someone's got a skill, like the real problem is someone, and it rarely happens, I would imagine, where someone decides that the far better person, like, it depends on the job for sure. But if you're in a situation, like sports, it's one of the reasons why sports is so awesome.
Yeah.
Like in the Jack Johnson days, they did try to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like they did try to keep Jack Johnson from fighting for the title because of racism.
Totally.
Because they didn't want a black man to run because they knew he was the best.
Of course.
So they were trying to keep him from being the best. But in most areas of life, I feel like if you're really good, you get ahead. And if you don't, that's the problem. The problem is racism. Mm-hmm. The problem is someone trying to stop you from getting ahead just because you are whatever you are.
Or
whether you're
sexism.
Black or white or sexism.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the real problem. The response to that is not forced diversity. The response to that is like racism is awful, and we should all agree. But it's not that you should force diversity.
I agree.
Like,
I think it's strange.
You make a mistake. You're making a mistake.
Yeah, and it's weird and kind of wrong and kind of
Especially
gross.
with comedy.
Yeah, of course. But it's just, and I get the whole, we got to like try to, we went so far the wrong way, then now we're trying to, go too far the other way. But like, it's weird that people can't see that, and then they call you racist, and you're like, you don't even have, it's always people without black friends who call you racist, ironically. And you're like, you don't even know any black people. And why are you using that word so liberally?
Yeah.
Weird word to say that. But you know what I mean? Like, why are you using that word? So that's an important word. And you can't just, like, in a world where we can't fat shame and slut shame, you can call racism and sexism so quick. Racism is the worst thing in America. You can be a bigot is the worst thing, maybe pedophilia. But like, that's weird that you use that so quick. You don't even know the person. Well, that's crazy.
It's an easy wepen to use. If
It's
you're
an easy
playing
weapon.
Dungeons and Dragons and you got a battle axe to throw. You let it fly.
I agree, but this ain't D&D, baby. This is life, and
life.
people's careers will get ruined because you want to win an argument.
Yeah.
It makes me sick, and I hate. Now I'm going off on a tear.
You're correct.
But I hate these new. It's all whitey, by the way. I hate these people who get like real evolved all of a sudden, and then they got to tell us about their evolvement. It's like, yeah, we knew that shit already, but we're not going on social media and having like a big parade about how evolved you are. I already knew these people are marginalized in that, but just because you found out, now we got to hear your side. That's privilege.
Yeah,
that's the ultimate privilege. Like these documentaries about I have privilege. You're getting paid $1 million to do the documentary, you whore. What are you, crazy? It's insane. Like, you think black people are enjoying this? They're going, oh, this is fucking embarrassing. And how come I don't get a show? You have the privilege again. Still, it's so entitled and narcissistic. They can't even see outside their own cunt. God. Sorry.
Thank you, Mark Norman. Thank you.
Well, that'll get me canceled.
I'm going to bang the gavel.
All right.
Mr. Speaker, you have 4 minutes to respond.
I'm trying. I want good. I want it all to work out. I want
Yes.
everybody to get a job, and I'm all about the funny.
But you also don't want anybody to suffer sexism and don't want anybody to suffer racism. But you want the best people to be chosen.
Yeah.
I do too. And I think those things aren't mutually exclusive. I think it's possible.
I pitched a show about having these stand-ups and do this, and people were like, we love it. Here's a list of people we think you should put on. And I read the list, and I was like, these are all hack retards. This sucks. These people are all unfunny, and I know all of them. And you start going, why would they want to use these people? They're talentless. I've watched them. I do shows with them. The industry sucks. The industry is a bunch of finance cunts. They're all just wearing a suit. No, whatever. But they're all wearing a suit, and then they're in the room. They don't know anything about comedy. I know about comedy. I'm in the trenches. I'm in the clubs.
Right.
But they don't know anything about comedy. But they're all in a suit in a warehouse or a nice building downtown, and they go, this is what we should do. So they look good. They look woke or progressive, but it's not funny. Like, I hate that. And then they all go, I love Pryor. I love that guy. I love Carlin. No, you don't. Name me one bit. You don't know anything about comedy. You're just at work. You got a coffee machine over here, and you got a nice car, and you want to keep your gig, and you want to seem like you're on the up and up, and you want to seem like you're evolved and on the right side, but you don't actually care about funny.
Well, the problem is that they're involved at all.
I agree.
Why are those kind of people
But we need
involved
them.
at
We need
all?
them
But
for
why?
TV broadcasting.
You don't need TV.
Well, not
You're a
anymore.
comic.
Not anymore. But
you don't need it anymore, really. They're irrelevant. They've made themselves more irrelevant with this kind of thinking.
Of course, but they
So
pay
it's
well.
great. They do.
And then they don't suck your dick until you're making money. Then they come I go, hey, will you represent me? They go, blow me, douche. And then you start getting some. It's like Ari did a TV show. Everybody hated Ari. Some people still do, and mostly Nazis. But he had a show, and then he got popular online. So they go, okay, we'll give it to you. We'll give you this. We'll give you the show now. And then now it's a storytelling show that's still on with Roy Wood.
Yeah.
By the way, who I love. But yeah,
I do too.
so it's just like, you don't know anything. Stop telling me what's funny. I'm funnier than you, and I know what's funny.
That's, if they are going to work for a company that is going to pay money, that's going to get involved in the comedy business, there's going to be a bunch of people, not comedy people, that are involved in the creation of comedy. And then their ego gets involved, and they want to change the suit and do this to the background, and we want to do this. And
then the show's ruined.
Yeah.